First person singular, views expressed are those of the author. Laurie Corn gets an inkling of the future.
The 50s was a strange era if you were a shy girl. In 1959, I enrolled my shy and dateless life at University of Michigan, one of the Big Ten. I lived in Mary Markley dorm, where if a boy, or a beer can for that matter, was found in your room, you were suspended. But panty raids were a sanctioned outlet for tension between the sexes. One day, my popular roommate Barbara decided it was time for me to have a date. She fixed me up with a man named John, who took me to his fraternity party. I painfully remember the awkwardness, the stilted conversation, the general lack of fun. On leaving me at the door of Mary Markley dorm, he spoke these words: "You're not the kind of girl to date. You're the kind of girl to marry." I never saw him again. At the time, those words hit me like rejection, as if he'd said, "You're not like other girls. You're not any fun." As years passed, the words returned and settled on me like distilled truth. And as more years passed, the words began to glow like the highest accolade, words delivered by a young man who somehow saw beyond fraternities and sororities and panty raids and homecoming queens and football heroes and flirtation and popularity. One summer night in Ann Arbor, Michigan, a young man named John simply and directly looked into the window of my soul and told me who I was.
Laurie Corn survived the 50s and has outlived 2 husbands. She's a writer living in Santa Cruz. If you would like to share your opinion or stories, send 240 words to firstpersonsingular@ksqd.org. For First Person Singular, this is Matilda Rand.